You know what I want to talk about?
What?
The dinner you made last night. That was delicious. Little stuffed chicken, mozzarella,
Mm,
mushrooms, spinach,
so
hand
good.
seared, put in the oven, served with some zucchini pasta.
And you can't forget my mascarpone tomato sauce
Oh, yeah.
that I home make. I start by sauteing up some shallots and garlic, and then I will throw, once those are nice and yummy, I throw in some tomatoes that are sliced in half, little grape tomatoes, and then I make a delicious sauce out of that with some mascarpone.
Yes.
Amazing. You guys should try it.
Yep, really good. There's a lot
Get
going
in
on
on
in the
that.
world today, isn't there?
Besides my chicken, yes, there is a lot going on.
There is.
Welcome back to the podcast, you guys. A lot in common.
Welcome back,
We are your humble hosts, Christian and
Carissa.
we are here to rock your world.
Woo!
Woo! So did you hear about what's going on in Mexico right now?
So what I heard is that a cartel leader was killed, and now they're just going crazy in the streets.
Yeah.
And they're telling Americans in the area of Mexico City, I think, to self-quarantine.
Yeah, I guess in the airports,
Yeah.
they're attacking people in the airports too. Like you can't even get out. It's actually really, really scary what's going on in Mexico right now.
Jeez.
And I heard that the cartel leader, that he wasn't even, like, he's not dead. Like that's a little conspiracy going on right now. That he's not dead, and they have him though, like in custody.
Okay. Who,
And-
America?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks like a war zone right now. And I think it's in Tijuana, which is really scary because that's right there.
Yeah.
So right here we've got Urgente, the cartel leader Nemesio Osquera Cervantes, with the alias El Mencho, was killed in Mexico, and his men flooded the streets, hospitals, airports, and other public places. Jeez. Okay, what's up with that music? That sound playing?
Yeah, what was that?
Sounds really scary.
Yeah, like,
Is that actually the video?
yes. Yeah, they're like throwing shit, things are crackling, bombs are falling, everything's on fire. That's
Like
just
demonic. That's
sure
so
it is,
scary.
yeah.
And these guys are
Just having fun doing it, people.
Yeah, because our world now is full of so much anarchy, and it's people that really do just want to see the world burn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Throughout the entire world, all these protesters, they just want to see the world burn. They don't even care what they're fighting for. They don't care about what they're protesting. They want to see it all go down.
Mm.
Yeah. And chaos.
Chaos is the work of Satan, so
Yeah.
let's stay far away from that. Well, what I have to say about that is God bless Mexico and all the people, all the good people that are there.
Yeah.
God bless them.
Protect them. Anybody trying to stay out of harm's way.
Yep.
It says right here, we've got Polymarket. Polymarket's so interesting because the bets are from the people. The people are betting on Polymarket. So it's like, it's kind of weird how well things turn out to be what Polymarket is saying it's going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Polymarket's predictions are on point.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Yeah, they are. Polymarket, I haven't really looked at it for a while, but yeah, it's just crazy bets you can make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are like shading Polymarket because they're like, how you're betting on like Israel going to war, or like, you know, like people dying pretty much. You're betting on this, right? And you're making a lot of money. Like people are making a lot of money. They're like, oh, for sure, there's gonna be like 30 people dead, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of crazy. But it is really interesting how a lot of the Polymarket is so accurate. Yes. So let's go over some Polymarket predictions right now. Okay. See what people are kind of feeling in the world. What are you guys thinking in the world? We've got Jesus Christ will return before 2027. That has a 6% chance.
According to Polymarket, yeah.
That's very high. Okay, and then we've got, this is huge. That's a huge percentage.
Yeah.
Breaking. Trump orders declassification of all evidence of aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrial life, and unidentified aerial phenomena. 21% chance they're confirmed. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. But hold up. I thought that they were already confirmed. I thought they already did like the congressional meeting about them being real.
Right.
So
they've done it a few times.
Yeah,
right?
so it's done. It's like, okay, yeah, you're saying there's some beings that exist. I don't believe it.
Right.
I don't, because yeah, they don't mention aliens in the Bible necessarily. So I just don't think that they're real.
Yeah.
I think demons are real.
Demons.
Yeah, I think that the aliens are demons probably.
Yeah, and like Nephilim and stuff like that, the blood from the heritage from all of that, they're still around. So you know what else is really interesting about giants though?
What?
How giants were like, everybody knew that giants were real.
Yes.
Right? The Smithsonian had all the bones. There were bones. People were finding bones in their backyards. You know what I mean?
Of giant bones.
Giant bones.
Yeah.
And then Smithsonian, I believe in like the 60s or 50s or something, went and was like, nope, there's no giants.
Yeah.
We don't even have them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone.
They have all the proof.
Smithsonian's crazy how much stuff that they take and then they hide. It's kind of crazy how much power the Smithsonian has.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hold on. Well, remember, I'm sure you guys remember as well, when TikTok was showing you the craziest stuff. Do you remember when TikTok's conspiracies were insane?
Yeah. My favorite thing to look at that on TikTok was Beyonce stuff.
I know. It was huge.
Dude.
The Beyonce conspiracies on TikTok were insane.
You're like, it made so much sense too. And I still believe most of those things that I saw on TikTok about Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah. And like the underground girls, like all of that.
Yeah.
There was like every single video was talking about that. And then that weird thing happened whenever there was aliens in Miami at that mall.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And that was on TikTok and everybody was like, what's going on?
That was crazy.
And then all of a sudden, TikTok got shut down and wiped because you went on the next day.
Oh, I know.
If you deleted TikTok, you couldn't re-download it, remember?
Yeah.
Because I think that they were like trying to sell it or something was going on with that.
Let's talk about that story again.
Let's bring it up.
So creepy with the accounts of the people that were in that mall that day.
Yeah.
What they said, they were being chased by giant shadow figures. There was people saying that, multiple people.
I know.
So scary.
That was so scary. And nobody had any footage out. Think of how many kids were there. Remember how many cops were there? Think of all the kids that were in there with phones.
Yeah.
And nobody posted, did a live.
No, I don't even think one video came out from that.
Not one.
That's telling in itself.
Afterwards, there was like one guy who was like, I have all the footage. And he was like posting to X. He was posting or to TikTok. He was like, I have more footage. I'm going to release more footage. And it was really, really like coded. And he was like trying to like, get people to follow him more probably.
Yeah.
But then that never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Like he just stopped, which is also really weird.
Yeah. And then they ended up blaming the police presence on kids fighting and having fireworks, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that some of the reports said that.
Yep. No footage. No footage was ever found of that, except conspiratorial footage. So,
or questionable footage. You're like, definitely.
Here, I'm just gonna screen share and show. Whenever you look up on X, Miami Mall incident. Let's just look at some of the stuff that comes up. So you've got this right here. Yeah, this person says, this video is circulating, attempting to shed light on why every single police officer was called to the mall. Oh, and apparently there were 10-foot aliens involved. What are your thoughts? That to me is a totally fake video.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I would love to talk to one of the police officers that were there. How cool would that be? To have one of them leak the information.
Right?
To say, yeah, there was a 10-foot figure. And that actually kind of sounds like demons. Again, the alien thing, I don't believe. They're demons.
They're demons for sure.
Yeah.
They're interdimensional demons, I feel like.
Looking for bodies to host.
Yeah. Who knows what they were doing here? This guy right here, though, this says, this was from January 5th, 2024. All right, so this guy, he says, January 5th, 2024, I was at the Miami Mall yesterday, and the government is lying. There were no kids fighting. Everyone started panicking because these gray creatures were walking around. They didn't make any noise or sounds, but started and watched you move. I tried to make a video, but every time I would try to, it would just bug out. They set a parameter and wouldn't let anybody out or in unless they went through their photos. We were visited by aliens and the government is covering it up. They were about 6 to 7 feet tall and walked very slowly. They could turn their head around completely and it seemed like they could change forms. Like they didn't have any bones or could bend their body in whatever way. No fingers or feet, just arms and legs. They could also seemingly teleport. They weren't walking around normally, but instead disappearing and then quickly reappearing somewhere else. This allowed them to walk through some of the glass displays in the mall and through the walls. They couldn't escape if they wanted to kill. You couldn't escape if they wanted to kill. But they didn't seem aggressive, nor did they seem like they wanted to kill anybody. It was almost seemed like they were lost, but they weren't scared of the army of police that was all around. They must have felt like they were far superior. They grounded all flights for a period yesterday. They shut down police scanners in Miami area for hours. It wasn't intentional. They had no choice. Whatever these creatures are interfered with electronics. Why is there no video of the fight they're talking about? This was posted earlier and I cannot verify its authenticity. All I can say is that this looks very similar to what I and others reportedly saw. No fingers or legs. Anatomically consistent with a being that glides as opposed to steps. All right, update.
Wow,
I'm going to keep going because this is interesting. Real quick, yeah. Update. People have been walking up to my door all night. Sunglasses on for some reason. Why would you wear sunglasses at night? I am arranging to leave area. I am willing to share my story to one person, enough to share my truth without having to fight to be believed. I just don't know where to start or who is the best person to share this with. I did not ask, nor did I envision this type of response. But there is something fishy going on. Alaska Airlines panel blown right off of a Boeing 737 MAX, Las Vegas, Miami. Pay attention. They are here.
Okay.
Dang.
It's wild, huh?
Dude, yeah. Honestly, at least this person's saying something of what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody else is.
Dude, how are you going to not have anything come out from that day?
Yeah.
Nothing except like this? Like, that's crazy. And he's right.
Well, that's what they always do. They always do that. They're like, they control what we see.
Yep.
And they're not going to let us see it.
It's crazy. That was a crazy situation. So what do you guys think? Do you think that they were 6 to 7 foot tall aliens walking around the mall?
I thought he was going to say taller than that.
Taller than that?
I'm like, I was like, that's not that bad.
6 foot? I mean,
yeah, I'm like, oh, so they were like regular.
They were just dudes?
Yeah, just normal height. 7 feet's pushing it, but 6 feet, come on.
6 feet, yeah.
Definitely not as scary as I first thought.
That's actually really funny. I didn't even think of that. When I was reading, I was like, 6 feet? Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go. Let's move on to some more news. This is just a quick little video of bot farming. Bot farming is wild. It's just all phones connected. Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy.
That's so crazy.
So those are just like, that's the government's way or the higher powers' way to steer a narrative by relying on the herd mentality that people, will agree with one another.
Yes.
Right.
It says right here, like, what U.S. must strike Iran. So, like, that's like saying everybody on the internet, there's so many people saying, we got to strike Iran. Yeah. It's like, actually, if you meet people every single day and talk to people, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
So it's just all this fake nonsense of these rooms full of computers where they're just bot farming. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
It is.
And it is crazy because Elon Musk, whenever he first bought X, he said an astronomical number were bots that were on X.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it kind of seems like they still are.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
But that's what people do. They pay for these services because that's not, I don't think that's in the United States. That's like places like India, Pakistan, places like that. They have these huge farms of this, and then they pay for those services, and they're like, here, what do you want us to say?
Why? If it's not an authentic person, why would they want that comment out? It's just so people can agree,
steers the narrative.
Yeah,
it steers the narrative. Yeah, it makes people be like, oh, well, because herd mentality is real, and so people are like, well, if this governor's saying that we should bomb Iran and everybody else is saying it, then I guess we should bomb Iran.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people are just bought over like that. This was also interesting. Did you see this? Did you see Emmanuel Macron?
Emmanuel.
So let's watch Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron. Little boy Emmanuel. Let's see what he has to say about free speech.
Because, I mean, free speech is a pure bullshit if nobody knows how you are guided through this so-called free speech, especially when it's to be guided from one hated speech to another hated speech. I just want to have a transparent road through these different speeches, and I want, by the way, to have a sort of public order. I want to avoid racist speech, hated speech, and so on. This is my... And the third one...
So irritating.
The third one. I just want to know, this is a speech.
I don't think that free speech should be a thing. No,
it's bullshit if it's the truth.
Because Candace Owens is telling everybody my wife is a man, and she's correct. Oh, no. Hate speech. No, free speech. Mother effer. Free speech. This is the United States. You can't do nothing about it. Nope. And people are going to fight for that. And I really hope that we all do, because we cannot end up like these other countries. They're arresting people on the street. So the streamer got arrested because like some team was walking by, like a hockey team or something. Not a hockey team, like some team in Britain was walking by,
sports.
Right? Some sport team. And he said a slur, but I guess that they use this slur in Britain where he's at. And it was like a Jewy slur, right?
Yeah.
And the police immediately went and arrested him. And they're like, you can't say that. That's hate speech. That's hate speech. And he's like, what? What's going on here? We've always said this. And so these people are getting their rights taken away more and more every day. It's crazy.
I'm so thankful that I'm not there.
Right? But they're trying to pass all these laws here. I mean, look at Florida with the anti-Semitism laws being passed for speech.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to say whatever you want to say. This is the United States.
Yeah, we're not hurting anybody.
By
talking. Feelings don't count.
No, they don't count.
They don't. We're talking about hurting. Your feelings aren't other people's problem.
Right. Like, you gotta.
They're not like your family, and they're not close friends. So their feelings can't really matter to us. Right?
Nobody's feelings should matter, because listen, you got to have a thick skin. It's the world that we live in.
Yeah.
The world is not, it's harsh. And so to sit here and say you're going to go to prison for saying something about somebody, that's not like saying I'm going to kill you or something. You know what I mean? Like, if you're saying something about somebody's religion or something, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't be penalized for that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How many times does somebody talk crap about Christianity or Christians every day? And that's not hate speech at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. No, and they're sitting here they're doing a genocide on Christians around the entire world right now. And so we're pretty marginalized and we're pretty hated.
Yeah.
And so that's hate speech, right?
And just like Ben Shapiro straight up was, saying that Jesus Christ was just a guy.
Yeah.
That's super offensive.
So offensive.
But we let it slide off because we know the truth.
Yeah.
But that, if we said the same thing about, his God, then it's something else, anti-Semitism.
Yeah, if we said something about his god Satan, then we might go to jail. Anyways, this guy is awesome. He did this. Watch this.
Hello.
Do you think Epstein and those freaks were eating people?
Were what?
Eating people.
Who, Epstein was eating people?
It's on the table.
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, people think they were eating people, maybe.
All right. Hi, how are you?
All right, doing well. Just talking about Epstein.
About Epstein?
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe about.
Do you think they were eating people?
I hadn't heard that one yet.
It's on the table.
He's evil pretty bad, so I don't know.
There was a lot of references to beef jerky and to pizza and grape soda, and the way they talked about it wasn't how you would normally talk about food.
Oh. Well,
she knows a lot more about the
No, I don't know.
And he ordered 300 gallons of sulfuric acid.
Oh, well, I don't know what to think about that one yet. I didn't even hear that before. So.
Or do you think it was a honeypot for Israel?
I don't know.
It's on the table.
Okay. Thanks.
I like that guy.
That. But with this kid going out and talking to people like on the street about Epstein, is so awesome. I'm like, yes, that's what people need to be doing, because
talking to that age group of people too, because they're the ones that need to really snap it in.
Yeah, well, and everybody, I feel like because everybody, yes. At work, I want to always bring stuff up, like interesting, fun stuff, like that. Yeah, like I'll be like, dang, look, they're really lighting up the sky today with chemtrails. Yeah, just throw a bone out there, see if anybody will pick it up. And a lot of people do. Yeah. I'm always surprised. I'm like, nice.
Lots of dogs.
Small talk should now be about the Epstein files. Yeah. And lizard people and vampires and eating babies. That's what our small talk should be about now, because that's the reality of the life that we're living in. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. And chemtrails, because people are waking up, and it's
so
awesome.
Fun to meet people that are agreeing and like understand. And well, we can call them, what do we call the people that are awake in this world?
Awesome.
Yeah, let's call them
awesome people.
So awesome people that are also awake, that you can have like cool conversations with.
Yeah. Or like just real conversations.
First way you start is like, are you vaccinated? Did you get the COVID vaccine?
Right.
And then when you meet somebody that didn't,
it's nice.
Yeah.
Because there were how many, like 250 million people that got the vaccine?
So crazy.
That's insanity. Yeah. And you know, most people didn't get the second one. Yeah. Right. So, well, not most, but I'd say like probably half or something.
Yeah, we have no idea, but you
guys
think.
Verify the numbers. Okay?
You think.
Like a lot of people didn't get the second because they were like, well, wait a second. They started catching on, but it sucks that they had to get that first one first.
Yeah. They like threatened people's jobs, and they threatened crazy stuff.
And people are letting go of the COVID. Yeah. And I'm like, no, we can't just let go of what they did to us.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. And it is crazy how it was like literally 6 years ago. That's insane. Mm-hmm. That time went by that fast.
Insane.
From COVID. But I mean, COVID was a disaster.
I think overall their plan failed with COVID. What do you think? Do you think they succeeded?
I think that it was a testing. I think it was a testing thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that they I think they definitely succeeded. Also, how many people got that jab? Also, in the files, the Epstein files, they talked about implementing COVID and, you know, like the control of everything. And what were in those jabs? What were in those?
Well, what are they saying?
I mean, I've seen a lot where there was like snake venom and like specific things that were in the jab to control you, you know, metals.
I think it's something with control.
For sure.
If I had to think about it, I would think that in the jab, they put something that they can control within you from afar at any given moment.
Well, there was this huge conspiracy going on with the jabs and having a certain type of metal in it. And it was able to be like, it goes all throughout your body, the jab. Yeah. It's not just like a regular vaccine that goes in one spot.
Through your bloodstream.
Yeah. And so they were saying that the 5G towers is how they were able to, like,
using
it was going
like
to be implemented.
Magnetic.
Yeah.
And with a heavy metal.
There were, the government has done stuff like this, like experiments on people with sound waves, with heavy metals. They've done experiments to prove that this stuff is legit. So people are saying like, oh, 5G can't control you. That's crazy. They can't control you.
Of course they can.
First, and also they're spraying heavy metals into the sky, and they say they are. So
now that's out.
Yeah, come on.
God.
I know. I get so angry looking up at the sky, and I'm like, that sucks because there's nothing that we can do about that. It's not like you're putting food in your mouth and like you can control that, control not taking medication, control a lot of aspects of your life. But the sky, the air that we breathe,
I know.
it's so messed up.
I swear I feel a difference. And we've talked about this when there's chemtrails in the sky, like just flooded. And then some days there's not. And those days that they are not, I feel like I have more energy. It could totally be mental, like being able to look up the sky.
Yeah.
But like I feel like my head is lighter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think a lot of people would agree. Let us know what you guys think. I know they got chemtrails where you live. They got them everywhere. You know what I mean? So honestly, if you actually think about it, if you notice the chemtrails, how does your body feel? Does it feel better whenever they're not spraying it? Do you notice a difference in your head? Like, be real and actually think about it. Like, what are these heavy metals doing to you every day? How does it make you feel? Let me know. But we can move on from the chemtrails. So, you guys, have you heard about the whole thing going on with Justin Bieber and about how him and Selena Gomez were supposed to have a baby and she was pregnant? And there's a lot of different theories going on that either somebody took the baby and sacrificed it, or that the Kardashians took the baby, or something happened. Okay.
So Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were pregnant.
Yes.
At some point. This is in a conspiracy.
Yes.
Okay.
This is totally conspiracy.
Yes.
Which, these days they kind of turn out to be true a lot. So, But so that there was this guy that said that Justin Bieber was at an AA meeting and he was confessing like this crazy story about how he was at a party and Selena Gomez was pregnant at the time, and he was at like an elite party and he walked into this room and they were sacrificing a very small, and they were trying to get him to drink the blood, but it was like wine and blood mixture. And they were like, here, drink it. And Justin Bieber wouldn't drink it. And then it's kind of interesting because after that time, that's when he sold his catalog. Him and Selena Gomez broke up and like he just wanted out,
Yeah.
And so the whole theory is that, so there's another theory that the Kardashians took her baby and Rain Disick is their baby.
Okay.
Bieber's baby.
All right. So where's the story at? Because is it Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's baby got sacrificed, or did the baby get born?
There's two different theories here.
So they're saying that they were pregnant. That's the main theory.
Yes, they were pregnant, and they don't have their baby. Somebody else has their baby, or that baby got sacrificed.
That's what the conspiracy entails.
Yes, and then there's a conspiracy saying that Selena Gomez was in this movie. All of this is around the same time.
Okay.
So she was in a movie, and she was supposedly in real life pregnant at the time, and there's a birthing scene in the movie, and everybody's like, she's the best actress I've ever seen in my life. That was so real. And so conspiracy theorists are trying to say that
she's not a great actress and this is real.
Yes. And of course,
oh my God,
creepy James Franco's in it. Ugh. So let's take a look. Let's just watch it and see what you guys think.
Okay.
As you can see, many people claim this childbirth scene with Selena Gomez is real and try to tie it to her personal life and her ex. And some even go as far as saying the baby born in this scene is actually Rain Disick. So let's break this down with 3 real and logical facts. First, the timeline. This scene was filmed in late 2015, while Rain Disick was born in December 2014. That's nearly a year apart, so the theory already falls apart.
Okay.
Second, this is Selena just 2 months before Rain Disick was born. As you can see, there are no signs of pregnancy, no baby bump, nothing that suggests she was expecting a child at that time. Third, the film itself. This scene is part of a scripted story written decades ago, and Selena was cast for her acting ability. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the director's own explanation yourself.
I think Selena is incredibly talented.
That birthing scene was something else. That was next level.
I sort of knew that she did have those instincts. She's maternal in a lot of ways. And I just thought, this scene, I know Selena's just going to give everything to it. It was almost like a piece of performance art. We had cameras, we were in there, and we just like kept it going. We had a real nurse, we had a real baby, we had all this stuff, and we just kind of did it. Like put her in and she would nail it.
All right. Well, the conspiracy is a little out there for me to believe.
Sure. You know what we can do? We can pull up WEBB. We'll pull up WEBB and we will. I want to talk about the Selena Gomez thing. How I saw something saying that she was in the Epstein files.
Okay.
And about how she got her kidney transplant right after Jeffrey Epstein had mentioned her in an email. Like he's saying like, I want Selena or something like that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to look it up on WEBB real time right now. And we're going to see what we can find.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, so here's WEBB, you guys. Here's the dashboard of WEBB. So WEBB has one data asset available right now, and it's the Jeffrey Epstein files. Soon, I imagine there's going to be multiple here. There'll be like the JFK files. There'll be like MK Ultra files. You know, there'll be like a lot of different files that we can look into. But right now, we're starting with Jeffrey Epstein. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to here. I'm going to start a new chat. And right here, we're just going to look up, let's ask WEBB, is Selena Gomez mentioned by Jeffrey Epstein at all in any files? Sometimes I've noticed too with WEBB, you've got to ask again. You got to ask, yeah. Because it'd be like, I didn't see it. And I'm like, are you sure? Here's exactly what I'm talking about. And then it pulls it up. So here, right here, we've got 14 mentions right here.
Wow.
So this is WEBB working. Now I found something interesting. The first result, so right here, it's like, it's working on itself, right? Like it's working through its own research.
Yes.
Right? So right here it says, now I found something interesting. The first result shows an email sent to Jeffrey Epstein's email address with a Twitter notification about Taylor Swift tweeting about Selena Gomez. This appears to be automated social media notifications sent to Epstein's email. Let me examine this document more closely. So you click here and it'll pull up the file. It'll pull up the specific email, which is so cool.
That is so cool.
So right here it says Taylor Swift tweeted sisterhood at Selena Gomez. This is to Jeffrey Epstein from popular in your network info at Twitter. Oh, so what is this? Just like a Twitter notification?
He was probably following Selena Gomez, and so he'd get notifications about her in his email.
Right. Okay.
I think that's what that is.
Yeah, that makes sense. So this is WEBB's actual finding. This is going to be the ending of this is everything he found right here. So let's go ahead and look into it.
Investigative findings on Selena Gomez mentioned in Epstein documents. Based on my investigation of the 4+ million page document collection, Selena Gomez is mentioned 14 instances across the Epstein files, but the context reveals these are largely incidental mentions rather than evidence of any direct relationship or involvement.
All right, so the first one, we've got the Twitter notification, so that's the one that we just saw. Second one, cryptic email from Jeffrey Epstein, July 21, 2027. The most intriguing document is this one, where Jeffrey Epstein emails someone stating, sorry, you would have had fun. He had decided on Selena Gomez. So what does that mean? And I wonder why I can't click on it. So you know what we'll do here? We'll ask WEBB to pull up that email.
Yes.
Pull up the specific email. See, and WEBB's just working through everything here. It's so awesome. Just got to be patient, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So from Jeffrey to redacted, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, you would have had fun.
He has decided. They spelled decided really crazy. Died.
Ooh. That's interesting. Decided. Very interesting. So, okay. So he decided on, decided on Selena Gomez. Now let's look up when
did she get her kidney transplant?
Yeah. June.
Yeah.
2027.
2017.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 2017. This was July 2017. So it was right. Why would they be talking about Selena Gomez right after she gets a kidney transplant? She'd be in the hospital, right?
Look up her recovery. How long was Selena Gomez's kidney transplant recovery?
Wait, it says right here. Fully recover from the surgery after 3 months.
Okay, so 3 months. So this email to Jeffrey Epstein from Redacted says, sorry, but we decided on Selena Gomez. And it doesn't say decided. It says die, D-I-E, cited as one word. He decided on Selena Gomez. In July 2017. She got her kidney transplant in June 2017. Yeah. So that's 1 month after her kidney transplant. So I don't think Selena Gomez was doing any performing or anything musical for Jeffrey Epstein at that time.
You would have had fun. We decided on Selena. Like, what?
Yeah. 1 month after her kidney transplant. It says that it takes 3 months to recover from that.
That's creepy. What do you guys think about that? Are we just going crazy or is that weird?
That's
kind of weird, right?
Yeah. Shh. I think it is.
I think so too. Guys, we're also thinking about starting some lives or doing some like live research with you guys with WEBB and then whokilledck.com. It's the same thing as WEBB, but for the Charlie Kirk investigation.
Specifically?
Not the same thing, but they're very similar. And so the chat function isn't available yet for the Who Killed CK, but it is really cool because it's got timelines of everything. It's got the entire timeline of everything we know surrounding the whole Charlie Kirk investigation.
How cool is that?
Yes.
This is a cool thing happening right here.
Right?
Who killed Charlie Kirk? On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk, 31-year-old conservative activist, co-founder of Turning Point USA, was killed while speaking at an event at Utah Valley University. Within 33 hours, authority declared the case solved. A lone gunman named Tyler Robinson.
Yep.
And we are not buying it. And thank you for this.
So
how cool.
It's got all of the content creators that have talked about it at all, about the Charlie Kirk investigation.
Okay.
It's got all of their videos on.
Okay.
So then what you can search a title, but you can also explore, right?
Yeah.
So in Explore, you search anything. So what do you want me to look up?
I want to see the body hanging out of the car. The body
I don't know if
hanging
they
out
have,
of the SUV reported by police officers after the assassination took place.
Look how amazing that is. It just pulls up all the video.
Yeah.
So suspicious transport to hospital, person hanging from vehicle. Let's click on it. Let's hear Baron talk about it for a minute.
Car. Now, if you wonder, and as I have, if you wonder if the finishing off, and this is a dark, twisted, drab way to think about this, and I hate to even raise the issue, but I have to because I've mentioned it, that there could have been a fatal incident inside the car. That I my working hypothesis is that Charlie Kirk was not just taken down one way. They would never have left it as they would never have left it up to a single gunshot from the Losi Center, 142-yard gunshot.
Right. I'm going to pause it there, but that is so, to speak on this whole situation, it is crazy to think that there could have been a fight going on in the car on the way to the hospital. Yeah, like a police call of a policeman saying that there was somebody was trying to hang out of the door and the door was open.
Yeah.
In Charlie Kirk's
passenger
car.
side door in the SUV that Charlie was supposedly in, being transported to the hospital. And that theory that Coleman just brought up, it makes so much more sense now why they were driving to a further hospital.
Yeah.
Because Charlie wasn't dead yet.
Yeah.
And they were trying to make it official.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Coleman was just talking about this earlier today. He was saying, could you imagine being Charlie and not dead and being like, oh my gosh, Candace was right.
Yeah.
She tried to warn me about all these people. She tried to warn me, and now all these people they're trying to kill me right now. I'm dying. They're getting me in the car because these people are disgusting. They're horrible. But
in the SUV too, wasn't there pictures that Candace Owens brought up of pictures in the SUV, and it looked like there was a bunch of glass on the floor?
Yeah, like
wasn't that something?
Plastic type stuff, like little black shards of something. Yeah. Like what is that?
Struggle.
There was
struggle.
And also with the car, they got rid of the car right away.
Yeah, they did.
I forgot about that. I just remember that. They totally got rid of the SUV immediately. It was not, they got rid of it. They like sold it off to whoever it was. I forgot exactly what they did, but they got rid of the car.
Yep.
So that was really weird. Why? Because there was a struggle in the car. Allegedly. That makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
In my opinion.
They're just driving to the further hospital to buy themselves more time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this Who Killed CK is revolutionary. So they got a timeline on here. It's the entire timeline by seconds, minutes, hours, days.
Wow.
Okay. From back all the way in October 2023. So on October 2023, you've got Kirk questions Israeli government on October 7th attack in podcast.
This is incredible.
Isn't this revolutionary?
It is. And to see AI working for the good, I love it. It kind of balances out the whole AI revolution. It's like AI can do a lot of really great things. Let's not be afraid of it.
Right.
Let's embrace it. This is embracing AI for the betterment of humanity, I believe.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's revolutionary. When you've got web and you've got whokilledck.com together, they're just going to keep growing and growing and growing. It's just remarkable. It's amazing. They're both amazing platforms. And we want to start doing lives asking all of your guys' questions, seeing what you guys want to know, what we want to kind of go like discover together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are we looking for here? What are we going to research? Let's research together because there's so much we could be learning from both of these platforms.
From web. Yeah, like having a specific day dedicated to just using web.
Yes.
A week.
Or doing CK that week. Like, trying to figure it out together for sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to do it, guys. So I think we'll end it on this video right here. This is a good video. It just makes you feel really happy about the direction that our country's going, the direction that our president's taking the country. It makes you really excited for the future. And it makes you just feel like he has our country's best interest.
I have a feeling like you're not being serious.
Well, Trump hands Netanyahu White House gold key. It's the key to our country, guys. How does this make you guys feel?
Given by myself and the First Lady to Prime Minister and the First Lady of Israel. And it's a key. We call it a key to the White House. And it's a key to our country and to our hearts.
No. He needs to stop speaking on behalf of the American people. I think it's time for him to stop speaking on our behalf. I'm kind of over it. No, this isn't a key to our hearts, and it's not a key to our country.
Right.
That's pretend. And
yeah. He said it's a key to the White House. It's a key to our country. So you're saying that Netanyahu has control of our country, then, is what you're saying. You're saying Netanyahu has the key to our country.
Yeah.
So he's in control, is what you're saying? Like he also can
he can come in whenever he wants, uninvited is what that means.
Yeah.
He can come in whenever he wants, even uninvited. Here's a key.
Yep.
Even when I'm on vacation, you can come in my house and use my stove and cook. You can come in my house. You can use my shower to clean yourself. You can swim in my pool whenever you want.
You could wear my shoes.
I honestly don't think that he needs a key to our country, Mr. President.
No, he's obviously already got a key. He's already had a key the whole time. But now you're letting everybody else, you're letting all of us know exactly what you want to do. And I'm sick of it. think we're all sick of it.
Yeah.
And he's double downing over and over. He's going in harder and harder and harder. And it's just getting sick. I'm over it. You guys are over it. Let us know what you guys think down below. Let us know what you think about going on the web with us and going on whokilledck.com. Let's do some research together. Let's get well equipped with our knowledge together, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, get all the updates. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.